All right, let's talk some Miami football here on Mark Rogers TV. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for the smart fan. And we bring in Cam Underwood from time to time and do our best to track him down. He's a busy, busy man there at State of the U, and especially this time of the year, even though it's the off season. It's, of course, kind of the second National Signing Day, about a week away, that first Wednesday of February. Cam, we appreciate you jumping on board as always, and we'll get down to recruiting. So you got another commit on the dotted line.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. It's good to, be back around and everything. So, recruiting is where I started my blogging career, and this is where we are. So, 1 week away from National Signing Day, the original one that used to be the only one, but now the second one because there was the early signing period in December. Just a couple days ago, Miami got defensive tackle Jordan Miller to commit. He's a 6'4", 330 pounds defensive tackle. He goes to Jacksonville Sandalwood High School, but he went to Palatka in the middle of Nowheresville, basically, before that. And he was a 2-star rated player. He got a couple big-time offers after his senior season, including Miami, Tennessee with Jeremy Pruitt, who was the defensive coordinator at Alabama for years, who has an eye for defensive line talent. Georgia Tech, I think, and somebody else, Virginia, where he visited. They all offered after his senior season. So he has some talent. The thing about it is he did not do any recruiting camps. So things where you would go to get exposure and things like that. Now, I'm not going to say that he's the best player in America, but what I will say is I think that he's a little bit better than some people are giving him credit for. And you cannot teach 6'4", 330 at defensive tackle. If you watch a senior highlight film, there's a lot to like. He is a work in progress. I'm not going to say that he's a day one, A1, everybody's All-American, Ed Oliver kind of clone. But I think he can play, and he has a spot in this class. Now, obviously, the flip side of that is he has a spot in this class because Miami missed on Dennis Briggs from Kissimmee Osceola, or Gateway, High School, who committed to Florida State. So it's not just like, oh, we found the best player in America out the middle of nowhere. But I think that Jordan Miller can play here in time. And, we have a piece up on him, Welcome to the U piece. I'll also be writing my a recruiting notebook breakdown on him for National Signing Day when he actually signs, which is next week. So that's a good addition to the class. That brings Miami's class to 22 commits right now. So we only have 3 guys who are currently unsigned, that being Jordan Miller, who just committed, Nigel Bethel, speedster out of Miami Northwestern, who committed a couple weeks ago, and then Nesta Silvera, defensive tackle, All-American from Plantation American Heritage School, who has been committed for a long time but did not sign at the early signing period with Miami. But hopefully he's leading some peer-level recruiting because Miami is going after a few of his teammates, which I'm sure that we'll talk about coming up in just a couple seconds.